Hello, welcome to Urban Living in the Couv's debut video. We're going to do a little status of our urban living environment. Please be sure to follow us at urbanlivinginthecouv.com. Links below where you can see all the latest updates on major projects going in on the Vancouver, Washington waterfront, as well as the downtown area. Lots and lots and lots of activity is happening. We've got thousands, literally thousands of new units coming online, mostly apartments, but condos as well coming online. And it's a real robust market right now. And as we come out of this COVID-19 crisis and we start to see a little bit of relaxation on restaurants and this kind of thing, we're starting to see a bit of a buzz return. We've got an update for you on a couple of projects that had some milestones. So, for example, the Columbia on Block 20 of the Waterfront, they removed the tower crane recently. That's a good sign. That means they're ready to slap on that exterior cladding and start working on the interior build out. That building was slated to come online and start leasing in midsummer, and it looks like they're going to be on track for that. There are conflicting reports recently in the Columbian newspaper. They said that the building would open in November, but in that same article, they also mentioned that they were going to have their first move-ins in July. So generally, you don't move in before the building opens. So that was a little bit of a conflict there. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. I'll try to nail that down. It does appear, just based on the pace at which that building is progressing, that they're probably going to be ready July or August, maybe September at the latest. I don't think November. They really have to slow to a crawl to not get that thing done. So that's kind of good news. 248 apartment units, an infinity pool, views of the river. That's a nice building, and I'm looking forward to taking a tour through it. Recently, the Aria opened up, and they are now leasing units in the Aria. The Aria is just sort of kitty corner from City Hall. A lot of these units overlook Esther Short Park. Some of them have views across the waterfront, peekaboo views of the river. These are nice units. An interesting building, the Aria is. You can read about it on Urban Living in the Couv. But this particular building has on the front of the building, there's two-story townhouses. And they've got little stoops that walk right out to the street. And then on top of those units are 5 levels of flats, traditional apartment flats, studio 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom units. So that's kind of an interesting deal if you want kind of a townhouse kind of a thing with a private walkout. Of course, this is a traditional urban secure building, security access. There's a 2-story lobby in the behind the townhouses where you can get your mail and all that stuff, meet guests that are coming into the building, whatever the deal is there, and of course a leasing office. And then behind that is a 2-story parking garage for the tenants. So this is a nice building, and you can check out the Aria online. I believe they have a website called thearialiving.com, and check them out. I'll put a link down below. These are the newest and latest urban apartments in downtown Vancouver. Again, right in the heart of it all, overlooking the park there, close to the waterfront and close to Esther Short Park. So really the best of both worlds there. Pretty good deal. They were kind enough to give me a preview of the units before they opened the building, and they're very nice. I'm quite impressed with what they've done there, and it looks like their rents are going to be these are not cheap apartments, guys. You're right downtown, right on Esther Short Park, but they are going to be competitively priced, maybe even a little bit less than the Cohen and the Columbia project on the other side of the park. So keep an eye out, see what you think. But things are just getting better and better and better in Vancouver's urban core, and it looks like we're going to continue to see robust expansion. We've got the Timber House project. They've cleared that lot out, so I think they're getting ready to break ground, probably jumping through those last few city hurdles to get that project That is a slightly downsized project. They were going to use a cross-laminated timber construction, but it seems like cross-laminated timber might be having some issues because the 12-story cross-laminated timber building has been replaced with an 8-story more traditional layout. We'll have a full block podium of 3 floors, some underground parking as well, and then they're going to put 5 floors of wood frame flats up above. So that'll be an 8-story project. It will take up the entire city block. And then we also have the broadstone over on block 17 that appears to be running through its final hurdles in the city. And between those two projects, it's 400 units of apartments. So that's kind of exciting. All of this development ultimately goes into creating sort of that urban buzz, that vibe. It allows restaurants and bars and other things that people like to do and enjoy to survive, because they need people. They need to have a lot of people living nearby. All of this robust development has also led to a deal with New Seasons Market. They are going to open a supermarket in the urban core, something we've needed for quite some time. And all of this development, all these new residents moving in to the urban core are creating an environment that can support a supermarket, guys, and now we have it. So I'm pretty excited about that. We'll be doing regular YouTube updates on developments as they arise. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube and at Urban Living in the Couv. That's your update for today. Look forward to seeing you in the future. We'll see you soon.